Okay. So this is really supporting this point. My main idea was imbalanced natural resources. How I am supporting this imbalanced natural resources is here. I said, furthermore, let's change the color. Furthermore, with the lack of trees in our surroundings, we are heading towards disasters because of excessive construction activities such as water crisis and losing our very foundational resource, which is soil or the mother earth. These things we have given them the more detail about what we said in the introduction. In the introduction, we said our next body point was imbalance. So there is the imbalance, right? Where is the imbalance? See, because lack of tree, and because of that, we are heading to the disasters. Why? Construction activities like water crisis, soil is getting bad. These are what? In the atmosphere, there are imbalances, right? Imbalances are happening. Now, our next job is again we have to go back to the our this paragraph structure. So topic sentence is done. Just now we finished our topic sentence. Now we have to give enough explanation and then examples. Right, Meenakshi? Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
yes. Now we have to go to the step 2. Step 2 is explanation. So help me with explanation. How you can explain this part? How you can give more information after this? After this, we already talked because of tree. There is no tree. Water problem. Now, whatever we said here in this line, my next job is to
Mm.
develop them. We will not talk about something else. We will only talk about this thing. What we said here. We talked lack of trees, water crisis is happening, soil is becoming bad. So we'll do this. Change the color. In fact, even though we need even though we cannot stop bringing new buildings, or you can say even though we cannot stop homes to provide the even though we cannot stop completely building homes to provide housing, but we are causing significant, so we are significant causing, even though we cannot stop significantly significantly harming our nature. Up to that extent, now many parts of the world is facing water scarcity because of degradation of soil quality. So see what we have done here. We said even though we cannot stop completely building homes to provide housing, we are significantly harming our nature up to the extent that now many parts of the world are facing water scarcity because of degradation of because of so whatever we said here, we try to produce just give me a sec. So here we are supporting our main point. I said whatever we talked here about the lack of trees, having water problem, then soil is getting bad. We continued here. We give some hint to the other side. Other side is the building houses. I said even though we cannot stop completely building homes to provide housing, we are significantly harming our nature up to a great extent. By doing this, we are significantly harming our nature up to the extent that now many parts of the world are facing the water scarcity because of the degradation of soil. I mean, can you relate with this point with what we said here, what I said here? Can you relate with that? Is it supporting?
Yes, sir. Supporting.
So, is it supporting the same point?
Yes, sir.
So, we said here about the trees, we said about the construction houses, we talked about the earth and then water crisis. Again, I gave, even though we cannot stop completely building new houses, by doing this, we are having significant harming our nature up to great extent that now many parts of the world are facing water scarcity because of degradation of soil quality. Now explanation part is almost done. Now can we give more detail? We talked about, again we'll refer to our question was, some people think about urban centers need more green space here, others believe more housing is needed. What do you think? We give two ideas. One is without trees, there will be no life, imbalance in the nature. We said furthermore, the lack of trees in our surroundings, we are heading towards disasters because of excessive construction activities. Okay, let's delete this part because this it seems like we are giving explanation way ahead. So this is an easy statement. Now you're saying even though we cannot stop completely building homes to provide housing, by doing this, we are significantly harming our nature up to the extent that now many parts of the world are facing water scarcity because of degradation of soil quality. Now, if I what was I written here? This thing we are going to use it somewhere else. For example, we need to give example, right?
Yes, yes.
WHO announced in India there will be water crisis. There will be water crisis. Many parts of the country already lost minimum organic content in the soil, which announced that there would be a crisis as many parts of the country already lost minimum organic content. You have to change it to blue. This part is blue. Example part. WHO announced in India 2025. Okay, announced in India in 2025 that there would be water crisis as many parts of the country already lost minimum organic content in the soil, losing our very foundational natural resource, which is the soil or the mother earth. So what I did here, I gave an explanation to this part. Water crisis, for example, I said WHO, that like World Health Organization. This is a real facts, by the way. They came up with in 2025. You are going to have a huge water crisis. It already started in Bangalore, Delhi cities already started. If water tank is not coming in for a single day, people are already on the street. People won't be able to survive. They're living on municipal water. So there is no other source. WHO announced in India in 2025 that there would be water crisis as many parts of the country already lost minimum organic content in the soil. That means losing our foundational natural resource, which is soil or the mother earth. Okay. Now read this part and let me know is it everything is
Example.
so we gave the explanation part as opposed to like the building constructions. First, we gave this. This is our main idea, topic sentence introduction. First step. Second step, we gave explanation part. What quite a little good explanation, and then we gave example. Example, you can if you want, you can make it shorter as well. So how many words we have? 100 words. So we have to see how many words we have because your essay has to be how many words?
150.
No, essay is 200, 200 minimum 250. So that means maximum you can write up to 300. We are already at 263. So that means we are close to 250. So we can write conclusion and we can give yes. So Meenakshi, just give me a couple of quick moment. I will be going for a couple of minutes because we have another batch. I just asked them to start their test because the schools they have their PT1 has started. Just for a couple of minutes. You keep reading
Yes.
this. You keep reading this body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2, and then we'll do the conclusion part. Okay. I'm coming in a short couple of minutes. Okay. I mean actually
Yes, sir.
I'm back. Okay. So have you gone through both the body paragraphs? Any doubts, any questions so far?
Paragraph 1 and paragraph 2, both example. For example, body paragraph 1 example and 2 another one example.
Right. For each paragraph, we will put at least one. We need only one. Yeah, so last part. It is clear that more greenery is immediate need than new buildings, right? So this is something I am saying, like kind of, in the end, I'm giving the conclusions and the statements, like what we are supporting, right here in the beginning, what we are supporting. We are supporting this trees. We are opposing this real estate business, like constructing house. Again, I said here the same thing. Firmly think, hence more trees and green shades are more important than building new apartments in the cities. Here I said more greeneries are an immediate need than new buildings in smart cities.
Cheating.
Now conclusion part. In conclusion, what we do, like last class we have discussed, in conclusion, we do exactly the same way we made our introduction. Introduction part, as you can see, we have paraphrased, we put our opinion, and then we put two main ideas. So we will do everything, but we'll summarize in a one sentence. Here, if it is in 60 sentence, 60 word, we'll try to do it in 30 words or something like that. Conclusion. In conclusion, we start to conclude, comma, making housing complex are in demand, creating maybe say, you can say planting
More trees.
trees and green covers are immediate need in the big cities to make two cities for our well-being and maintain balance within the environment. So the same thing what we talk in the I can see many colors. I'm looking for colors. Okay, this color is now good. Which color I should put? Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
So I said conclusion part I'm removing. I said to conclude, that means this is the conclusion. By this, examiner will understand we are concluding. Although making housing complexes is in demand, planting, this is one side. Although they are in demand, housing complexes are a real estate part, but other side we are saying planting trees and creating green covers are immediate needs in the big cities for our well-being. That means for our health and to maintain a balance within our environment. So exactly what we said here, right? We said imbalance, there will be no life. We talked about here life, and here we're talking about the nature, right? Same thing, you see. So this is what exactly our, now I have to see how many words we have in our essay. Okay, word count is 302. So we need to reduce some of the words because it has to be within 270. Here I think we need to, yeah, maximum, I mean, if you write maximum 300, don't go more than 300. So safe zone is 260 to 280 is the safe zone. 260 to 260 to 280 is a safe zone. So this part I'm losing, I'm deleting. This is extra information I gave. Country lost the minimum organic. So more example, WHO announced in 2025 there will be water crisis. That's many part of the country already. Organic content in the soil because of over construction in the cities. Okay, I talked about here the housing doing significantly harming the nature. Extent of many parts of the world facing water scarcity as the soil is polluted accessibly to the many parts of the country's soil already lost organic content in the soil because of safe construction in the cities because of cutting down of trees for over construction in the cities. So I gave the reasons. I said WHO says there will be water crisis in 2025 and already lost organic content in the soil. Why?